Okay, so in today's video, I just wanted to answer some frequently asked questions that I'm getting under my Chebe videos, and also show you guys how I wash out old Chebe and then prep my hair to put in new Chebe. Then I'm also going to flat iron my hair and trim my ends and do a little length check just to show like my hair has been growing because of Chebe. I don't have Chebe in my hair right now because I was wearing my hair out for the past week. I just wanted to like wear my curls out for a little bit. But after I flat iron my hair, I'm gonna re-wet it and then put Chebe back in. So to get started on the questions, I just have a few that I see like being asked constantly, so I'm just gonna answer them here. The first question is, do I think that it's helped me maintain any length? I definitely do think that it's helping me to maintain length because it is a protective style. And like most protective styles, they help you retain length. You just have to take care of your hair in between and make sure you're taking care of your scalp as well. So like I use sulfur on my scalp, and I think that helps. And I'm maintaining length because I'm not constantly like messing with my hair, putting my fingers in my hair, pulling at it and things like that. So it's definitely helping me maintain length and also keep my hair moisturized. Next question is, what were the conditioners called and what were the quantities of each ingredient used? So this was on my old Chebe routine when I was still using conditioners as a base to mix in with my Chebe. I don't do that anymore. Now I just mix olive oil or avocado oil, whichever one I have on hand, with the Chebe, and I do about a 50-50%, 50 to 50 ratio, like was 1-to-1 ratio. There we go. So however much Chebe powder I use the same amount of oil, and then I just mix it up just to get the right consistency. If it's too runny, then I use more powder. If it's not if it's too like gritty or too solid, then I'll use more liquid, but I don't really measure it. I just do it based on what looks right. And you can look in my old videos to see what consistency I like to get it to. But yeah, I don't really measure it out. I just do what I feel works best, what's gonna be easier to spread throughout my hair. The next question is, can you wash the mixture out the same day? I mean, you can wash it out the same day. Like if you just want to have it on your hair for a few hours, maybe it'll help with softening your hair. My hair does feel softer when I rinse it out, but I've never rinsed it out for the same day because it's supposed to be a protective style that you wear over a few days or up to a week until you wash it out, because it's supposed to help you retain moisture and also just protect your hair so you can retain length as well. So if that's what you want to do, I suppose you can, but I feel like you get the most benefits from it if you leave it on for a few days or a week. I think I leave mine on up to a week and then I rinse it out and then I'll put it back in, or wear my hair out for a little bit and then put it back in and wear it for another week. The next question is, please, I'm in, like this person said they're in Ghana, but a lot of people will like say like where they are and then ask how they can get the Chebe powder. All I know is I don't work for that company, but I do link where I get it from in the description of each Chebe video that I've done, and I'll link it in this one, and you can click on the link and see if they ship to your country, but I'm not sure where they ship to. I'm in the US, so I know they ship to the US, but outside of that, I don't know. So check the link, see if they ship it to you, and if they don't, maybe you can reach out to them. If you also look at the company on Instagram, they also answer a lot of questions. They're very helpful and responsive. So if you guys want to like DM them or comment under their videos, then I'm sure they'll help you with how you can get it to wherever you are. Someone else said, why don't you put the Chebe on your scalp? I think it's the same reason why you don't really put like conditioners and things like that on your scalp. I think the only thing that you should be putting on your scalp is like oil or like hair grease that are made for your scalp. Everything else is just meant for your actual hair strands to condition your hair strands. And as for Chebe, it's supposed to lock in moisture. And if you put the Chebe onto your scalp, it's just gonna like dry out your scalp because you're supposed to put it on top of something. But if you just put it on your scalp, you're not like locking in anything. So like when I put on my Chebe on my ends, I make sure my hair is wet, and then I'll put like either the sulfur or a leave-in conditioner, and then I'll put the Chebe on top, and then it locks in whatever moisture that the water and the oil are giving to my hair. So I would not suggest putting it on your scalp. I've never tried to put it on my scalp, and I won't, because I've never seen anyone do that, and I don't think that it would be helpful to put it on your scalp. I have seen someone make a Chebe oil, like they did something, mixed it with oil, then strained it, and then whatever properties they got out of that, they put it on their scalp. But you would have to do your own research for that. I personally am just fine with putting sulfur on my scalp, and it's good. Yeah, so those are all the questions that I saw being repeated. Now we can get into how I wash out the Chebe and prep my hair to put more Chebe into it. I hope that was helpful.
Okay, so the products that I use to rinse out the Chebe are the Aussie shampoo and conditioner. Then I use Olaplex number 0 and number 3. And then I start by just taking down my old Chebe. I was really lazy this week, so I only put my hair into 2 little raggedy braids at the back of my head. And then I just throw a wig on top. But I start by just pulling out any of the bigger clumps of Chebe before I put water in my hair. I just wipe it down. And then I just let the water run through the braids before I start to unravel them, because I find that putting in the water first before trying to unravel them makes it easier to it makes the process easier. So just wet the hair first and then begin to take out your braids. Okay, so once my hair is fully saturated with water, I begin to take down my braids. It's really easy once your hair is wet. If you try to do it while it's dry, you might struggle and find that your hair is a little bit tangled. So it's just easier to put water in it first. You see how easy that braid came out? And then I just finger detangle while also trying to get out any remaining large clumps of Chebe. And here I'm just showing you guys, I don't shed a lot of hair when I use Chebe. It's a really great style for length retention. So here I'm just letting the water now run through my hair to hopefully get out the rest of the Chebe before I use shampoo, and then I do the Olaplex. Okay, here I'm just showing you guys my hair after I have shampooed it and I use the Olaplex system. My curls just look so healthy. Okay, and I'm just showing you guys how easy it is to comb through my hair with a conditioner, because Chebe isn't like any other protective style. Your hair just stays in place, it doesn't tangle, it's an easy takedown. Chebe is probably my favorite protective style, which is why I'm always doing it. And here I'm just showing you guys the most important step, which is to make sure that you're putting a lot of water in your hair. Your hair needs a lot of hydration. I know we've been taught to be afraid of putting water in our hair, but no, our hair is like a plant and it needs water. The best way to grow your hair is to constantly put water in it. I cut off all of my hair probably I don't even remember. It was a few months ago, and I'm already getting a lot of length back just by using Chebe and following my routines that I posted and being consistent with my hair, and it's growing back so beautifully. Y'all see those curls? So yeah.
Okay, so here's my hair. I washed, blow dried, and flat ironed it. I just did one pass, so I didn't want it bone straight, but I am gonna trim the ends just a little bit. Let me show you guys it from the back. So yeah, that's my little impromptu length check. I'm gonna re-wet my hair again in a bit and put more Chebe in. But yeah, that's all I have. Let me know if you guys have any more questions about my Chebe routine. I'll try to do another update in about a month, maybe another length check, but I probably won't flat iron it again just to avoid some heat damage. but I will just like stretch it out so you guys can see the growth, because this Chebe is really growing out my hair. Like when I first cut it a few months ago, I cut it to about like right here. So all of this is new length. So yeah, I hope that this helped you guys. I hope that I answered any questions that you may have. Again, I will link where I get my Chebe from in the description, and stay tuned for what I have coming up next.